So today, excuse me, starting off on a great start. Okay, I've got these cutters here that I purchased from, what's it called, My Creations or something like that. Let me see, I got the bag right here. Oh, joycreations.com. That's where I got these cutters from. Let's just see, there's some little things in there, but that's okay, it won't bother anything. I rolled out some Perl Primo, Pearl White, and I'm going to use this that I purchased. I don't know, I couldn't tell you where I purchased it, but what I want to do is put this on here. I was thinking of doing this one, but now I think I'm going to go with this one because I want to do like a pair of earrings. So, and I want to get the flower in it. Yeah, that thing is bugging me. So maybe I could do it like this and get another one here. Thought that would look nice on there too for the pendant, but maybe I'll just do the earrings for now and we'll do a pendant after. So what I'll do is I'll bring this down here. You are going to need, for doing this, you will need a roller. I'm just using my small one. I only use this one on larger items. And you're going to need your tissue blade. Obviously you're going to need clay and some kind of a stencil thing. Now, this one's pretty too. There's some pretty flowers. Look at me changing my mind right stay. But I think they're too big. Yeah, I'm going to go, excuse me, with this one. Here comes my little Lucy again in here. Probably, yeah, with her ball. You're going to take your roller. You want to roll it down because you want to be able to feel the clay coming through. And you don't want it, because I'll be using mica powders, you don't want that getting off of your pattern. The mica powders that I'm using today, I purchased from Samantha Burroughs, Jessamai's, I was going to say tutorials, but it's Jessamai's, let me say, design, Jessamay Design. And she sells all her stuff on Etsy. And she has a lot of nice things. Like, to order from her, you can get pretty much everything you could possibly want in doing your project because she carries everything. She has a nice selection. So when I order from her, it's usually a good order and I get quite a bit of stuff. You get enough stuff to do everything that you want to do, like especially from her tutorials, because she has it all. Anyway, that's where I get this. Normally I do have her cutters. I have mainly all of her, well, the cutters that I have are mainly from her. So anyway, you want to make sure this is rolled out really good so it's stuck on there. And then you'll need, I'm losing my voice today for some reason. You'll need a brush. And you'll need your mica powders. You can use anything really. You could even do it with paint if you wanted to. Just make sure you know that it's on there right and just pull it off easily. But I'm using the mica powders. Some people use eyeshadow. I've never tried that, but I'm sure it would work out just fine. I think each one of these I'm going to do a different color, the petals, but I'm going to use this goldish color. You don't need very much of this. What little's in the cover is all you really need. So I'm going to put this on the inside of each one. For that little center. Yeah, these mica powders will last you a long, long time. I think I got them all. And you're better off to start with lighter colors first. That way, if you do get it on something else that's going to be a darker color, the darker color will cover it. And make sure you put the cover on. That is a huge thing. You don't want it all over the place. I noticed my purple cover was off just a little bit. Hold on one sec. All right. Yep, it was off just a little tiny bit, which wasn't very smart of me. But anyway, learn, right? So needless to say, the inside of that package is a little bit on the purple side. Okay, now I'm going to go to, what colors do I want? I really like the red. Well, they're all pretty. I'm going to do these three for my petals, I guess. I just want some color. This blue's very, very light. So I'll probably just do one, I don't know, might do one. We'll see. Which is why I'm going to do the blue first, because it is a light color. Light but pretty. There. Put the cover back on, and I'm such a klutz, so I gotta be so careful. And just wipe off your brush from that. Then I'm gonna use, I like the reds because, you know, they're just so nice and summery and bright. So I'm gonna do some red. And they have such a nice glitter to them. It's like painting. It doesn't have to be perfect either. So I'll do another red one. Maybe I'll do that big one up there red. Or maybe I'll do the big one purple. Let's get that purple out there. I'll do this one red. I have plenty on that brush, I can tell you. I'm gonna have to do more than one. I'm trying to get some of that off. I must have got my brush a little damp. Whatever extra's lying around, I'll just blow it off. Lightly blow it off. You see I got some on that center, but I'm not going to stress over it. Don't stress over the little things. It's pointless. Alright, I got a cloth here. So this must have been damp. Yeah, it was. Or something wasn't working right. Alright, put the cover on ASAP, carefully. And there's a lot in here. I tell you, they'll probably last me to the end of time. Okay, I'm going to do this one purple. See how it's all, well, I don't know if you can see, and I can't really tip it that way, but all over the sides here, it's all off. I definitely made a mess of it. It's okay. So pretty. I'm going quiet. I do have my oven going. I've got a couple things in there that I've made. I'm going to see how they turn out. And if they turn out okay, then maybe I'll do a tutorial on them. I always like practicing first. I want to get some green there, but I also want to get my purple cleaned up. Oh well. I'll have to do more. You can see the mess it left here, but it's all in on the crevice in there. You can see, look, everywhere. All right, clean off the brush and move on to the green. Oh, see, I haven't had the green open, it's still taped. I do that every time. I know they're taped, but I forget which ones I've used and what I haven't. Definitely haven't used this one. I'm giving them a little tap to get them all down to the bottom of the little container. All right, get some green in here. Okay, I have one more green to do up here. Oh, see, that stuck to my finger. When I say I'm a klutz, I do mean I'm a klutz. Hence, you know, that's my oven. It's just shutting off. Hold on 1 second, I turn it off. There, that's done. All right. Yeah, hence I almost broke my leg about a month ago, and not even a year ago, I fractured my left arm. Prior to that, I fell and was unconscious and split the back of my head open. Yeah, I'm a klutz. Number 1. There, let's see if I can get some more blue on that, because I don't know, it's not really very bright, is it? Brush off my brush. See if I can get some more blue on there. And the thing is too, when you're doing it like this, I find when you go to lift it up, that's when you really notice the colors. I think the rest, I don't know. I think I might do a mixture of the green and the brown for the stems and that. It's not really brown, I think it's more of a gold, but or something, bronze, I don't know, find out in a minute. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this green on different places like these here, because they look like leaves. And just go over it lightly, because I don't want it to be all that dark color. There. See, it's kind of a, I don't know, dark color. Oh, way too much on my brush again, jeez. Must like it. Just like this. Bring it down through. No, I'm probably not going to be using all this, but I'd rather have it all done, just in case. You never know. There's our picture done. Like so. There, I guess see what it looks like. Before I do that though, I'm gonna cut this off. So I want to give a blow and I don't want it all over this. Now we have some. Stuff is so light and fluffy. I got all my covers on. Yep, let's get these out of the way and very carefully peel it up. This is what you get. Pretty cool, huh? Now this here, I should have explained before, it's a sticker. This peels off. I don't want it for a sticker. I didn't realize that when I purchased it apparently. So I leave it on here. But you can stick that, paint it, peel it off. I guess it'd be okay on glass or something if you were doing something, but I don't want it for that. Anyway, that's what we got out of this one. So let's see what I do with that small one. Oh, it's right here in front of me. What we can get for some flowers for our earrings. So I definitely want to get at least one in there. There's that. Maybe I could do it this way. Let's cut this one out first. Red, green, and blue. Okay, we'll do this one. I think that's gonna look pretty neat. I got it on my finger. Try and make sure you're clean. I think that's my cutter that did that. It is too. Remember I said I had that stringy stuff going on there? Well, there it is right there. And I noticed it in my cutting it, dug it in a little bit. And just pick them out. Did it do it up top? Yeah, I would say, because I just noticed them up there too. I guess the 3D cutter is a little messed up on this one because I've never had a problem with the other cutters. There. All right, let's try this. Maybe I'll hold it this way. No, I want a little bit of both. I think that'll be okay. I find it hard doing tutorials when I'm talking because for me, I'm here talking to myself. Even though I know I'm not, but at this moment I am. Sometimes it's hard to remember that, and hard to remember that you have to keep talking so I don't bore the living daylights out of you guys. I'm just trimming this one up too because I don't know if I like that. Just little things through it. You can't have that. It's not a huge thing because you can always go over it with your finger, the clay, but I don't want to. All right, now where's a good spot for this? That way or this way? Either way, I'm going to have a spot with no pattern. I mean, that's okay, I guess. I like to get a whole flower in there though, down on the bottom here. I like to get a whole flower like that. I hope my head's not getting in your way. That'll be good. That'll do. There. Now we'll hold this off carefully. I said carefully, Ange. Just peel that off. I guess I didn't push that down very good, did I? Let's give it another go. Without ruining it. There. And a tissue blade. Like so. I think those are going to be cute. Should be really cute after they're baked, and we'll put some resin on them. I finally got my resin in the mail the other day. I didn't think that was ever going to get here. Hi, Lucy. Are you back again? Oh, baby girl, your ball's not down here. You took it with you. Lift that up. Take the centers out. I don't need those. Oops. There we go. Clean them up a little bit. Clean them up and then we'll bake them. Clay all over me. I'm going to clean up the inside of this one. The more you do now, the less you have to do later, right? Make them all nice and cleaned up and be less sanding for later. There. I'll just do the outsides of these a little bit. Whoops. That one of my puppy furs? Probably. Looks like a Lucy fur. There, just get the edges all nice. I'm gonna do this one after. So I'm just gonna put these on a piece of paper and I'm gonna bake them in the oven. And when they're finished, I'll be back. All right, I'm back and they're out of the oven. Okay, and yes, my rock tumbler is going again. So, I need UV resin. So I'll put a coat of UV resin on the top. I need my skewer. You can't really sand these because if you do, the mica powders will come off. So you gotta be really careful with the fronts of these, as I just did. See how it comes off? It will come right off. So you can't, once you put the mica powder on, you really shouldn't touch it at all. Let's see if I can get this to come, here we go. Do that one first. So just spread it out to the edges. And I always just use a little at first, better to be safe. And use just a small amount. If you need to add more, you can always add more. I do believe I'm going to have to add more on this one. I don't have quite enough. Come on out. There we go. Just got to be careful because you don't want any spillage on the sides. It does happen. I feel like I'm not getting it quite to the side here. That's just the way I'm looking at it. There. Now we'll put that under the light and I'll work on the other ones. Over here, I don't see any bubbles. Yes, I don't think that's right down there. Of course, I got the wrong end. Like I said, I can always put more on afterwards. So, there, nope, no bubbles. Put that under there. I'll do the other two the same way and I'll be back. All right. They are back from the UV light. And this is how they look. I think they turned out pretty good. And I did dress them up a little bit. I hadn't decided. I was thinking I might put like a large jump ring in here for the earrings and that. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it looked. It was too much. So I ended up drilling the holes, putting a jump ring in here. And then I thought, you know what? Samantha Burrows on Jessima's Tutorials had showed us how to do these cute little hearts, a rose with jump rings. So you can either check out her tutorial, which I can't remember which one it was, or it's a very simple technique, and it's really cute because it does look like a rose there. And it's been quite a while since I've seen it. But again, me and time does not work well because I just can't seem to keep a hold of it anymore. So what she did is she took a jump ring, plopped it in here, closed it up, and I just hope I can show you correctly, but that's how I did it anyway. Open up another jump ring, slip it through both of these jump rings, close it up, and I know she did 4 or 5. I did 5 today. It starts getting a little tight after a while, you know. So then you take these 3 jump rings and this one and put it through all 3. Close it up. Then you take your last one, or which was my last one. I wouldn't go any higher than this anyway because it's too hard. And see how you can get that little hole going on in there? Well, if you're really careful, and you can, whoops, see, I'm not that careful. I said I was supposed to see what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to try and show you how to do this. Okay. Normally I would pick it up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but look, I did it. I got them all on there. And you'll know if you didn't because one will kind of hang funny. Then close it up. Well, you would put it on here. Again, that's how I did it. But you can always go and check out her tutorial. She has great tutorials. She does beautiful work. And there you have your little rose. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I thought it was anyway. Again, the first time I've ever used it was on right now. So I guess I never really thought about it. I thought it was quite cute. And this is how they turned out. After a bit of, you know, frustration for me, trying to get them to go right. But anyway, I think they're going to look really cute hanging. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so that when I do upload another tutorial, you'll be notified right away. And until next time, bye.